CityFanClub, and we're talking with Timothy James. Nice to meet you. He has performed tonight. I just want to have a few words with you and just kind of get to know you a bit better.
Okay.
So tell me, how long ago did you start magic?
I actually got into magic when I was a little kid. I mean, I was known when I was 5 and 6 years old. I was watching it on TV. I was renting and borrowing books from the library, and I didn't do sports in it. I was practicing magic tricks. I've always been in it. What a joy it is to work with professionals. Little balloon, sword, swallowing. Do not attempt this at home with music. And don't get the wrong idea about me, it's just a trick. I will make a poodle like you've never seen. Actually, last time it wasn't a poodle, it was a Shih Tzu. Calvin, I'm Timothy James. Thank you very much.
One of the questions I have, what inspires you? How do you come up with your tricks? So, if people want to come and see you again, where's the next place you're going to be?
Well, I do. I'm on Facebook. Okay. Facebook, Timothy James.
Right.
And I always post when I'm doing public shows. I don't do a lot of public shows. Most of my work is I'm doing private shows and corporations. People hire me out. But I'm here at Bunjos whenever I'm available. And then I appear at various comedy clubs and dinner theaters in the Bay Area. So check Facebook and Google me and I'm out.
And it just bugs me because I think back to when I was a kid, I couldn't afford Transformers. I had the crappy generic knockoffs. Transvestites. On those, only one part changes. And it's not the hair. I like doing comedy at clubs, man. It's awesome. I love this club. I like coming out here to Dublin.
What inspires you?
What inspires me? Going through life and having observations on things and thinking, you know, I could probably spin on this and make people think that's funny, and maybe get people to look at things they wouldn't otherwise look at,
Sure.
and go, wow, that's funny, and that's a funny subject, and you know, it's something that makes people think as well as laugh.
You see a lot of you in the Bay Area, or do you travel around?
I hope so, yeah. I travel around. I just did Chico, but yeah, I try to stay in the Bay Area. I love the California Bay Area. This is really the best place to be if you want to be a performance artist. I hear people go to New York and LA, and if you want to be in movies and do TV, that's fine. But this is the place to be if you want to hone your craft and be a real performance artist and be a real stand-up comic. I tell people all the time, this is probably, we're having a renaissance right now. The comedy in the Bay Area is really starting to take off, and it's fun. If it ever stops being fun, I'll stop doing it, but I don't think it'll ever stop being fun.
Well, we enjoyed you tonight. It was great having you.
Thanks. I appreciate you guys coming out.
Thanks, Sean.
Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
Growing up, I wasn't quite comfortable, and I ran away from my home when I was really young. Because I just wasn't getting along with my parents, and I thought it would teach them a lesson to run away, right? That taught me a lesson, because when I ran away, they went and bought every milk carton in town so that no one would find me.
I was really starting to think maybe the people at the gym might have been a little more worried about my weight than me. Yeah, because I had to explain that postcard they sent me in the mail. Yeah, they were like, hey, Sammy, haven't seen you around lately. Which I know, man. I mean, I could have took this in a negative way, but I gotta tell you guys, I thought it was really nice. Yeah, it totally reminded me I needed to cancel that membership. Like 44% of people actually kiss with their eyes open. Yeah, so I started to question myself, like, why don't I? So the next time we were making out kissing, I opened them. Yeah, I'll never question myself again. I'm telling you, it was crazy. And her eye was right there just looking at me. And I was already at that point where I could just close my eyes again and show that fear. You know, but then again, I didn't want to start looking around. So basically what I'm saying is I was stuck, okay? It just became like a really bad game of, hey, I bet you blink first.
And we're here with Sammy Obeid, the lead performer act tonight. Just have a few questions for you, Sammy. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where does your inspiration come from? Because you have a lot of content.
You know, just everyday life, just observations. You know, usually the best stuff comes from painful moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I understand you're a teacher. Is that what you are? You're
Yeah,
a
teacher. I'm a part-time after-school teacher.
I was confused, like, looking at the owner, like, what the hell? The owner's like, sorry, my dog is blind. I laughed too, so. I was like, really? The dog is blind? So you're like a seeing-eyed human. You're doing a shitty job. English can be very confusing sometimes. Like, I was staying at this hotel and they offered this free continental breakfast. And you get there and it's a piece of bread and juice. I'm like, what continent are we talking about? Africa? You know? I just like when people take pride in their race and their culture. Like the other day I asked my Jewish friend, I said, hey man, what do you like most about being Jewish? He said, I never thought about it before. I said, just give me something off the top of your head. So he gave me his yarmulke. Just kidding! He sold it to me. Friends all the time, like I have this environmentalist friend who's always complaining. Like, the polar bears have feelings too. The polar bears are just like people. When the ice caps melt, where are they gonna go? I'm like, come on, if bears are just like people, I'm sure the polar bears will be okay, right? They'll just steal land from the grizzly bears, enslave the black bears, and have the panda bears build them railroads.
Once again, my name's Jim Kruger. We hope you had as much fun here tonight as we did. Have a great night and drive safely. Thank you.